Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Monique, and welcome to Medora's Budgets. I'd like to thank anybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, and especially those that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. Truly started this as a way to hold myself accountable, but I understand, recognize, and appreciate the community as a whole. So if you're rocking with me on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't made up your mind yet, sit with me for a spell. At the end of this video, if it's content you find valuable or enjoyable, please feel free to subscribe. It's myself and Sweets, recently married with a whole bunch of kids, figuring out our future family and finances so the decisions we're making now won't negatively impact us in the future. I am here today to do a spending tracker for September 4th through September the 10th and talk through a couple of changes that I will be making. Today is the 10th, and because I have spent money almost every single day this week, I'm not going to spend money today. I've decided, I'm making up my mind on that right now. And so I can go ahead and do a closeout now. That way I can get some of this cash back into the bank and make sure that I'm taking care of my Ally credit card. So as we talked about before, I've been holding my credit card payment that I wanted to make to Ally for a couple of weeks. Sorry, that's a book that I'm reading. But I've been holding it for a couple of weeks because I am limited in the amount of credit transactions I can make to the Ally account. So with that said, let's get my touch here. Alrighty. So with that said, I am going to go here, and on yesterday, I did go in and make my payment. And this was covering 2 weeks worth, $1,608. That left me with a current balance of $474.85. And that should be reflected here and all of these charge amounts that we're actually going to cover now. I believe this amount is more than that because I don't have my Kroger grocery bill showing, and I think there's one other purchase as well that may not be showing here, or maybe that's it. That might be it because that was $144. So we'll see. So I should be at 500 and some change, I believe, total. And I think it's just because the grocery one is still missing, but it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and move forward anyway, because I want to go ahead and get this handled. And then I'll talk through a change that I'm going to be making, like I mentioned before. So some of this is going to be a little different because some of these envelopes have cash in the envelope and cash online. So I've got all of the different categories I've already gone through. And I've, first of all, marked or highlighted in green all of the purchases that are already taken care of that we will not account for here. These are things that would have been done or money that would have come out of my Me Money account that I have, which is the majority of these. And I did decide to pay cash for gas the 2 times that I got that. So those are what you see marked off here in green. So we will not count those into the numbers. Second thing I've already done is gone in and looked at all of these notes as far as where this money should come from to pay it back. And I've got those documented here on the left. So I've already got that. And then we're going to see how we track whether or not that money is in cash or online in a particular category. And that's how I'm going to figure out how much cash I should actually have versus the money that's already in the bank. All right, so let's first start by adding everything up. So we're going to go down the list. So that's 12. What is that? Okay, I came up with $573 total. That I should be looking for, as the total amount, sorry. So that's all of these together, 523, or I'm sorry, 573. Okay, so that's our amount. Now let's go through and look and see what these amounts add up to based on the category. So Paramount is going to be my subs, that's $12. I'm gonna run out of space over here on the side. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. I know that sounds crazy. That's $12 for that one. In that category. Dining is 22. Those I can get rid of right now. Clothes is 75. Y'all, I did some shopping. 75, 115. But the problem is, like I mentioned before, I've been working from home for 75 and 115 for clothes equals 190. Okay. I've been at home working from home for like 10 years now. So that's I wish. And this 124 plus 10 equals 134 for I wish. So I don't have anything. I didn't have any. And when I tell you nothing, I don't want to get, I didn't have anything. And I still have more things that I have to get. And I'm just going to be there for 4 days. But geez, everything costs so much money now. All right, pet is $12 here. And that looks like that's it. So that's 12. And then home, I've got, home is $10. That's it on that one. Is that it? That's all it shows. Okay. Meds, I have, there's a purchase somewhere I'm missing, I feel like. Okay, meds, I have 11 and 12, so that's 22. And groceries, I have 26 plus 144 equals 170. All right, so let's add all that together. 170 plus 22, 10, 12, 134, 190, 12 equals, oh, plus 22 equals, that's 570, $1. Y'all, okay. All right, let's do this again. 170 plus 20 plus 10 plus 12 plus 134 plus 190 plus 12 plus 22 equals, y'all, where's this dollar? 12. I'm going to find it today. Close is 75 plus 1. Okay, let's try this. 115 plus 124 equals $239. So those are right. Dining was 22. 26 plus 11 equals 37. So that's right. Groceries was 144. Let's add this up. Meds is 12 plus 12 plus 10 plus 10 equals $44. So what's wrong? 12 plus 75, 239, 22, 37, 144, 44 equals $573. All right. Paramount is subs $12. Dining is 22. Clothes was 75 plus 115, and that's 190. I wish was 124 plus 10. It's 134. Pet was 12. Got it. Home was 10. Got it. Meds was 12. Oh, plus 11. It's 23. There you go. All right. Whew. All right. All right. So now we should be at $573. Okay. All right. All right. We good. We good. We good. All right. So these are my numbers. Let me pull this page out. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on as far as the cash is concerned versus online. So I'm going to scooch out just a little bit. There we go. Y'all don't need to see my workout clothes. All right. So let's go to groceries first. All right. We'll go into variable expenses first. Groceries is $170, and that should be all cash, I think. All right. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50. Let's get some 60, 70. Let's get rid of some of those. I'm going to get rid of some of these ugly 5s. Let's keep a 10. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's see what that looks like. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 60, 65, 70. $170. 50, 70, 10, and 5. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. All right. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75 still left in groceries. All right, next is gas. So gas, I don't have to worry about taking anything. All of the purchases for gas were done in cash, and I've only got $10 left in gas. I've used quite a bit of that. All right, home is only $10. Not bad, not bad at all. So let's take those two fives. So home now has 20, 40, 50 still left. All right, we are good. Next is dining. Dining only is getting rid of 22, 20, 30. So, well, let me not put it over there yet. I'm going to get change for this 10. Let's get a 5 and 5 ones. All right, let's get a 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take that 10. Put that over here. All righty. Let's flip on back. Here we go. All right, so this should be, dining should be 20. Let's get the credit two, the credit ones. Okay. All right, all of these are in cash, so I will mark those off in a minute so that we have that documented. Scripts and meds is 23. I only had 20. So I'm gonna have to go into my stash and get 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. All right. And can I put it up? Pets has 12. So Xerxes had a little bit of change left over. So that's 5, 10, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So I got my 3 ones back. So Xerxes now has 5, 6, 7, 8 still left in that one. All right. And all of these purchases were cash. Poor little scripts and meds. I can't seem to keep nothing in there to save my life. All right. So let's go ahead and mark all of those off. So I show all of these in cash. I got 170 in cash here, 23 in cash here, 10, 12, and dining 22. All right, next, let's go into here and get subs, subscriptions, and subscriptions should be $12. So, I only have $5 left. So I'm going to have to borrow a little bit from, what am I going to borrow from? So I have 5 left in subs, and that was in online. I'm going to borrow, wait, I got paid. Did I not put my money in there? 823. No, hold on. Let's go back over. I got paid on 9/6. Something, I knew something was wrong. I forgot to write this in and put this money in there. So on 9, what was that? The 5th or 6th, I got paid and subs got $85 plus 85. So that should have $90 in there. You guys give me a second and just be sure. I think I forgot to update my sinking funds with my online payments that I made to that account. But I need to check and be sure. Okay. Let's see here. And buckets and subs. I'm scrolling. Where's my subs? Yes, $90. Yes, it does. Okay. All right, so I'm good. I'm good. So, so that was $85 I added on this past Friday. That gave me a total of 90. Today is the 10th, and I'm gonna take out for Paramount, and that is $12 minus 12. So 90 minus 12 equals $78. That's in there. That one is completely online. I'm going to put this 5 back, and I'll add the other $73 here off camera, so you don't have to worry about watching me fumble through that. Let's go ahead and update this. That was $12 that was online. I was freaking out for a minute there. I didn't have it. All right, so that one is done. And then the last thing that I need to worry about is my spending that I did for my trip planning. So for clothes, I had $190, and I'm about to use all of that. So 9, 10. We're gonna take I'm just gonna say work trip minus 90, minus 190, and that makes 0 there. So it was $190 right here, and 140 is in cash. Let's go back over. All right, so 140 of that is in cash. 140. And then 50 of that is in prop money. So that's online. So 50 over here online that I need to move out of that account. And then I Wish, let's go here. I Wish has $160, and I'm going to take out work trip minus 134. So 160 minus 134 equals $26 that should be left in here. All right, let's look and see what we got. Most of this, all of this looks like it's in cash. Let me just quickly go through the bills and make sure I didn't put any stickers on them, which denotes that it's on cash. Nope, I didn't. All right, so I'm gonna leave 26, 20, 25, and 26. All right, so I'll leave 26. This should be $134. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. $134. So I'm going to take that, put that there, 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 and here. So all of I Wish was in cash. That's $134. That leaves 26 over here. All right, those are all of the categories. So let's go down the list. My total that I have is $573 minus 62, which is online. So I should have $511 over here in cash. Let's see how we're doing for that. All right. 100, 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 260, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. All right, we got all of the cash we're supposed to. $511 going back to the bank. This prop money I'm going to put up. We've reconciled all of these numbers. I'm going to put this cash in the bank, into Ally, into the high yield savings account. until it comes time for me to pay the bill. But we're good and everything is reconciled. So we are good to go. All right, I think that is it. Oh, and the only other thing I wanted to share is that going forward, usually in the middle of a bi-week paycheck cycle. So I cash stuff at the beginning of the paycheck cycle when I first get paid. And then in midweek, I'll typically do a mini cash stuffing. But I've decided not to do that going forward. What I'm going to do is at the time that I get paid, I'm going to do one cash stuffing. I'm going to stuff cash for 1 week in my variable expense envelope. And then I'm going to stuff the other cash for the second week online in my Ally checking account, because I can put that money in specific buckets. And so I went ahead and set up all of those buckets as a part of my checking account. And that's what I have. And I would like to show that to you, but unfortunately, the view that I have on the iPad for that, it gives other information there on the same screen. And I haven't been able to change that view so that I can just show you guys the buckets, but it's showing a little bit more information than I really feel comfortable sharing. But just know, at the same time that I do a cash stuffing for 1 week, I'm going to do a cashless stuffing in my Ally checking account in the appropriate buckets for the remaining amount. That removes all of it out of my variable account, and that makes sure that the amount that's listed there is just my me money for me to spend. So the last couple of weeks have been a little bit difficult because I have the last couple of paychecks, because I've had that second week worth of variable expense money that I did not pull initially sitting in my variable account, plus my me money is in my variable account. And a couple of weeks ago, I went over a little bit too much and had to pull from a savings buffer to put that in there because I thought I had more me money than I actually did. This makes everything very clear. So like right now, I have all of the money for next week's mini cash stuffing already removed out of the variable account. It's in that high yield savings account. And then it shows that I have like $69 or something like that just in the variable. And I know that's my me money for me to spend, nothing more, nothing less. So that's what I'll be doing going forward. Just wanted to give you guys an update. We'll still talk through the amounts for that, but those amounts, when I get ready to spend those, that will be completely online. So you won't see me pull cash for next week's expenses when it comes to the variable part. All right. I think we are there. Thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.